Hi everyone, Deb Kierstead here. Welcome back to Live Skills Math Junior. Today our topic is investing. Investing is one of my favorite topics. We have a real blast when we do it in our classes. We have some fun games we like to do, and it's just a really fun and exciting topic. You might wonder, what exactly does investing mean? What does it mean to invest? So Clementine here has decided he would like to do some investing. So what is that? Investing is when you want to use your money to try to make more money. Now, it's not the same as a job or being self-employed. It's you're doing something so that your money is making money while you're not working. All right? So it's a way to have what they call passive income. So making money off your money without you having to do a bunch of work. You might wonder, why should Clem bother with investing? He has a job. Can't he just be happy with his job and just use his money from his job? But there's some different reasons that you would want to invest, that Clem would, or you might later on. You might want to invest for your retirement. That's a big one. We've talked about retirement before, and it can be really hard to save up enough to have money to retire. Therefore, you want to use investing to make money on your money so that you have more money to retire when you're ready to retire. Other reasons to invest: maybe you want to make a really big purchase. You might also consider buying your own personal home an investment. Different people have different thoughts on that, but that is sometimes considered an investment. Maybe you just want to be able to have more money to do more things, or maybe you want to retire even earlier than you would normally retire. So the more you can invest, the more money you can get your money working for you, then the earlier you can retire. So those are all some different reasons for why Clem or anybody might want to invest. So how can Clem invest? He has this money, he's got some cash here. How can he invest his money in order to make more money? So one way is the stock market. A lot of people buy stocks. There's different ways to do that, and you can buy stocks on the stock market. So you're owning an actual small piece of a company that is what we call publicly traded. Not every company is privately owned. Some are publicly owned, and that means anyone can buy a little piece. So Oreo here, he's checking out the stocks to see how they're doing and which ones he might want to buy. He's going to buy a few stocks in a company, so then he will own a bit of that company, and as the stocks grow in price, then Oreo will make more money. Obviously, there's a downside, and there's always the possibility that the stocks could go down, but Oreo is going to choose wisely and hopefully pick stocks that will go up and bring him more money. Another thing, and this is something you can see Greg is researching here right now, he is looking at real estate. So real estate, buying a home or an apartment or something bigger, can be an investment as well. So if you purchase it and then you rent it out so that you are having the costs covered for it, then it's an investment. And hopefully the price of that house will go up, or the apartment will go up, and you will make money off your money. So real estate is another very popular way to invest. There's lots of other different ways, and we're not going to go really deep into these now, but cryptocurrency, there's different types of bonds, there's high yield savings accounts, GICs, CDs, IPOs. There's a lot of different ways, and if you're interested in that, you definitely want to do some more research to pick one that is right for you. A lot of people will ask you, is investing risky? So much like Clem lying in this box with Greg on top of him, and Greg is slightly larger, some things in life are a bit risky. But we can also make choices. We can make choices to choose either that we want to be risky and limit how much money we put into risky investments, or we might choose to just not do risky investments. Either way, it's different strategies to accomplish the same thing. So we can choose to make riskier investments, or we can choose to make investments that aren't risky and limit our risk. We can take tiny little amounts and put into a risky investment just to see what happens, and put larger amounts into a less risky one, or whatever feels comfortable, whatever our knowledge base can help us to do. Safer investments, things like GICs, certain types of bonds, certain types of savings accounts, reliable, stable stocks on the stock market are all, safer investments, so-called safer. There's nothing that's 100% guaranteed, but you're less likely to lose money on some of these investments. Then there are obviously riskier investments. There's things called penny stocks, some sorts of cryptocurrency, some IPOs, different things. They can be a little riskier, and you definitely want to do your research and or limit how much you put into these types of investments. But you can also have a little fun sometimes playing with some of these, but just putting a smaller amount or amount that's not going to harm you if you lose it. Like, you have to go into it knowing that you may lose that money, and that's the risk you take, for a potential larger gain as well. And those are the choices we can make when we're doing investing. Now, when we're doing investing in general, we can have short-term investments, but in general, the focus is on the long term, right? If you are investing for your retirement, you want to start as soon as you can so that over the long term, so if some things go up and down, or, you lose on one thing but gain on another, that you have the time to recover and the time to make the money. And also long term, because, we've talked about interest and there's compound interest, over the long term, it gives us the more potential to get more money. So in general, we want to look at the long term when we are focusing on investing. Who should invest? Well, as with most everything, I think everyone can benefit from at least some investing, in terms of at least a very simple thing like an RRSP, which is a simple investment for retirement. Most of us could benefit from having something like that in our back pocket, right? So most of us can benefit from having some sort of investments, and all of us have the potential to gain from having investments. When should you invest? So this is one of my favorite pictures of myself when I was very young. I really wish that I had started investing right then. What I could have gained if I'd have done that, I'd be retired now if I had done that, but the sooner you can start investing, the better. Now, for a lot of things, maybe you have to be 18 to do them, but I think there are some things that you can. And also, you could utilize your parents to help you, things like that, but the sooner you start, the more you can make because of, obviously, interest and all of that, right? That can help you. So start soon. I can't tell you enough. As usual, we always like to give you some questions, a little worksheet that you can do on your own at home. So make sure to look below in the comments and you will see the worksheet there for you. But just to go over things, here at Live Skills Math, we want you to understand how you can use investing to help you. So in your own words, what exactly is investing? I want you to write it down however you see it so it makes sense to you. Now, what are 2 ways that Clem could invest his money? What are 2 ways that you could invest your money? Could you do them now, or is it something you have to do later? Can you find a way to do it now? How can investing help you with your finances? Name 2 ways. How can investing help Clem with his retirement? Will you ever invest? Pick the best investment for you if you will invest. Now take what is one action step you can do right now to help you to use investing to help you in your financial future. Now, in the comments below, make sure you let me know what these things are. I always want to hear how you're doing with this. Live Skills Math Junior Investing. Thanks for having fun with me and Clem today, and I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you back for our next video soon.